Hi, I'm Nick Price with Davis Technical College. In the welding program, we're going to talk a little bit about some different metals today and some things you should know about them. This is called a hot rolled steel, and the reason it's called hot rolled is it comes out of the mill while it's still hot, and it's rolled through the mill, and it forms this iron oxide on top, and we call that iron oxide a mill scale. To a lot of code work or the D11 code, we really should be removing this mill scale in our welded areas. That's really important. The mill scale can prevent you penetrating, and it acts like a barrier in penetration for that weld. So we want to remove that. This one here is a cold rolled steel. If you notice, it's a lot shinier than this metal, so it does not have that iron oxide layer over top of it. This is pretty good weld, and I would want to remove any grease or oil or anything like that from it, but it's going to be a lot quicker to prep the weld than this stuff here. This tubing here is also cold rolled, so a lot of times you're going to get tubing, and tubing's cold rolled steel too, so it's really handy to weld on and quick. So if you can get tubing, it's always nice to get the cold rolled stuff, a little less prep time. It's probably worth it in the long run to have the cold rolled. This here is pretty recognizable, most likely. It's a leaf spring. It was probably to a small trailer or something. Blacksmiths really like leaf springs because there's a lot of carbon in here, and it's a pretty hard metal, and it's hardenable. We can even make it harder. Blacksmiths like to make knives out of this and stuff, so it's kind of really interesting. So it's pretty strong. So if I go ahead and I'm going to smack it, make a big noise, but kind of give an example of the strength of this. So I can whack it like that, and other than it vibrates in my hand, is a little uncomfortable. It's pretty darn strong. We're going to show you something with this leaf spring today that's actually pretty cool.
Six and a half hours later.
Now we have this leaf spring. We've heated it, we've quenched it, and we've changed the metallurgy of it. We're going to go ahead and test it just like we did before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing this and smack it against the table and see how it does. But maybe it's even more brittle than that. So hopefully that will show you that we need to know what type of material we're welding on and its characteristics. Quenching our metal is always a bad idea when it's a finished product that we're welding on. We will harden it and we will make it brittle.